Hello, folks. Today is Friday, August 13th, 2020.
Boo.
It's Friday the 13th.
Boo.
Are you booing me, or are you like a ghost? Like,
Boo.
you're just booing.
Boo.
Ghosts don't boo like that. All right, enough. As usual, I'm Jake Baldino, and we're going to talk about all the video game news and get you guys caught up on everything that's been going on throughout the week. And the first story, the biggest story, the hottest story, undoubtedly, is the rumor mill. The Grand Theft Auto rumor gods have blessed us, seemingly with a rumor that actually might be fairly credible. I feel like for the past year or so, we've only been talking about Grand Theft Auto rumors that have been easily debunked and suck. But this one, thanks to a couple of different sites corroborating, again, it's a rumor still, take it with a grain of salt, it might not be true, but it seems at least somewhat likely, is a Grand Theft Auto Trilogy Remaster coming. This is going to be, according to this report, digital only, but it's a repackaging of Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas with a mix of some graphical updates, some new stuff, some user interface updates, and possibly the Unreal Engine being involved, which that part of it sounds a little more fishy. But the way it sounds like it's been described is less of just like an up-res and more of like something with little tweaks here and there. And I'm really curious to see if this is true, what they're going to change, specifically with stuff like Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City. You know, the aiming and the camera and stuff like that could really be tweaked a little bit. But of course, the biggest thing for me is the licensed tracks. They've ported these things over to other consoles before. They've still had those tracks, but if this is kind of like a newer version of the product and they have to renegotiate those things, I hope they get everything, because music is half the fun of GTA for me. The rumor also suggests that this is going to be soon. This is going to be like fall, October, November, despite it also already being pushed multiple times because of pandemic issues and stuff like that. Who knows if we're actually going to see it? One cool thing is that apparently this is also going to be coming to Nintendo Switch. So it's the main consoles, Nintendo Switch, and PC and mobile, but the report suggests that the PC and mobile versions might be delayed a little bit. I'm just curious to see how much of a rework these things are. I'm not expecting a full remake. Some people are. I'd say don't get your hopes up, but I'm curious to see what they choose to change and update. And of course, this is always a big debate. I see this a lot. I made another video about this yesterday on my channel. A lot of people are tired of remakes and remasters. They just want new stuff. But in this case, I think it's okay, because I really like these games. I think a lot of people have never played them, and if Rockstar does actually take a minute and use some of their endless resources to slightly update this and make it a little bit more convenient and more fun, I'm all for it. So I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys think about that. Let the debate rage. But in other news, Call of Duty, it's coming this year. We're getting one, believe it or not, thanks to some leaks. Now, of course, it's worth pointing out that the Activision Blizzard harassment and all that stuff is still going on, and the company still has a lot of work to do. But these leaks suggest that Call of Duty is going to be called Call of Duty Vanguard, and it's going to be World War II once again. They've actually started teasing it after the leak, suggesting a Western Front type of thing. So we're getting World War II, but it seems like funky World War II, like dudes in trench coats and like crazy costumes and stuff, similar to maybe Battlefield 5. I know I'm going to say that and people are going to freak out, but whatever. According to the leaks and the reports, this is going to have single player, multiplayer, and zombies. And Call of Duty, again, another year. I don't want to dunk on anybody, like I try these games every year. I enjoy the campaigns, but like I'm running out of stuff to say. I still personally think they should have taken a year off, or because everybody's still enjoying Warzone and stuff like that. But hey, the newest things are suggesting an official reveal next week, likely the 18th. That's what a lot of posts are suggesting. So keep your eyes peeled if you're looking forward to that. I feel like they should all the companies should work together to alternate years, where it's like, this is a Battlefield year, this is a Call of Duty. Let us breathe, dude. Yeah. Let's get crazier, though, since this week is just all rumor mill and weird speculation and stuff like that. Blue Box, of course, the studio that has been teasing a PlayStation 5 game called Abandoned. We've talked about it before. Can't go through all of it, but a lot of weird clues and a lot of fishy things about the studio have led a lot of people to think that it's actually a bigger project that is kind of masquerading as some goofy, messy indie project. Possibly a Hideo Kojima thing. Possibly not. I'm starting to think less Hideo Kojima, but just still something is weird about it. Well, their interactive trailer app experience has launched on PlayStation 5, and this week we were supposed to finally see it get updated with a trailer or a look at whatever the hell this game is that has captured the internet's eye. And according to them, they are having technical difficulties, and the patch is still delayed, and it's been this just endless stream of weird incompetency and excuses, despite this app already being pushed and delayed by like a month when the controversy really bubbled up where people thought it was the next Silent Hills. At this point, whatever, I'm just like they won, whether it's just a messy project or it is going to reveal something bigger. I don't know. And it seems like if it is just some small indie company kind of BSing their way through this, they seemingly duped Sony because Sony let them do this, put this app out. I don't know. It's still all over the place, but as of right now, as of making this video, that trailer experience thing hasn't been updated. Okay, I'm over this, but the Abandoned thing got updated, so let's see what it is. Figure we capture a reaction just in case it's actually something cool. Or a hilarious disappointment. I know. Oh my God. Where do you still stand on this? A lot of people are frustrated. I think you can only get so frustrated because like they didn't ask us to buy anything. They didn't ask us to sign up for anything, but they did capture our attention and they're fumbling it. Is it on purpose? Is it a publicity stunt? Who knows? Is it a scam? Is it a massive lead up to a reveal of something cool or not? I don't know. Regardless how you feel, definitely let us know. I am excited more than anything just for a resolution. Whatever it is, I don't even care anymore. Just let us know so we can move on. Hey, next up, this episode is brought to you by Skillshare. It's an online learning community filled with thousands of classes on tons of different subjects. Want to learn how to edit videos? They got you. Photography? Boom, they got you. Art? They got you. Web development? Anything. There's a lot of cool stuff on here, and specifically, if you're looking to get into content creation, I highly recommend the class YouTube Success with our very own Marquez Brownlee. From some editing and shooting tricks to the actual nitty-gritty of uploading and posting your own YouTube video, there's some good stuff here. It's really well done. And since Skillshare is all about learning, there are no ads, and new premium classes are being added all the time. It also makes for a great gift. I signed my Mamma Mia up for a year of classes with pottery and arts and crafts stuff, and she's loving it. So if you want to check out Skillshare, the first 1,000 of our subscribers to click the link in the description down below. We'll get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare so you can start exploring your creativity today. So go and get learning. And thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Thanks for that, but now let's talk about something I'm incredibly excited about. It's been a really good week for me. We got a reveal trailer for Frostpunk II. This was one of my favorite games the year it released. I like these types of like city builder strategy sim types of things, and this is almost like Civilization, but managing a community in a harsh Arctic climate. It's almost like Snowpiercer vibes, but like in a little tiny town that you build up. So they're making a second one. It's going to take place 30 years in the future after the original game. Apparently it's going to be more challenging. It's going to have more decisions in terms of politics, managing resources, people surviving. The original Frostpunk, and it started on PC, that's where I played it, but it came to consoles. It was incredibly oppressive and challenging and depressing, but I loved it. So I'm really, really excited that we're getting a sequel. Also, wow, Nintendo held their Indie World event, a big stream with a bunch of new looks at some indie games and some really promising stuff, including like a big new look at Chucklefish's new game. It's like an RPG. It's called Eastward. That seems really, really promising, and people are hyped on that. Also, I mean, like Axiom Verge 2 is out. They dropped it that day. People are playing it. People are jumping into it. Seems like so far people are really loving it. We're looking forward to getting our hands on that soon, if time permits. But if you want to check out all this indie stuff, there is a lot of good stuff worth checking out. It'll be linked in the description down below. Also, in other news, this is more of a in case you missed it type thing. This dropped very early in the week, but it is really worth highlighting. This canceled Power Rangers project, or just a project that was prototyped or just kind of started to develop but never really amounted to anything. This is essentially a big budget AAA open world Power Rangers cooperative combat RPG. It's been essentially dubbed like an Arkham City style thing, or really a Gotham Knights style cooperative thing before that game existed, involving Power Rangers and a cool world and over the top action. And the concept art that we have from this canceled project is incredible. Apparently it never got past these concept art stages, according to some of the people at Saban who worked on it, but damn, I wish this was a thing. This is so cool. I also love these types of stories and things that come out later on, like just some concept art, like, hey, we were working on this, because there are so many things out there that just because of situations or timing or budget, so many things never get off the ground that are actually really cool or could have been amazing, and then they just get they just fizzle away like Thanos in the wind. It's a bummer, but it's always nice to at least get a glimpse at what could have been. What if instead of a Power Rangers game, it was an open world action co-op big bad Beetleborgs game? What up? What up? Now, everything we talk about, of course, like that, we link in the description down below. Also linked is a trailer for Hades, which is now on consoles as a PSA. It's been on PC and Switch, and it took the world by storm, but now you can play it on PlayStation and Xbox as well. Maybe now I'm finally going to jump fully into it. I mean, who am I kidding? I should have and could have played it on PC when it released, and I didn't. I'll get around to it one day. But in terms of PC, just worth mentioning real quick, the new Stalker game, which we're very much looking forward to here, is confirmed to be on Unreal Engine 5. Very curious to see just how that thing truly looks in motion. We've gotten little glimpses here and there, but now the developer is officially confirming that they're working with Unreal, so yeah, I'm pumped. Also, if you like the nitty-gritty and the inside baseball stuff, Remedy Games has released a big old post essentially detailing a lot of what they've been working on, how many people have played their games, like most recently Control, which was like 10 million people, which is pretty insane, and some progress reports on other things they're working on, like a new game in the Control universe, which has already been confirmed, but now we got a little bit of an update saying it's still pretty early. They're also, of course, working on the single-player campaign for that first-person shooter Crossfire X, and apparently that's pretty well along, and we should maybe see that this year. If you want to read all into it, like I said, it's a little bit more technical and stuff, linked in the description below. And in some JRPG news real quick, just something that kind of swung by is the fact that a new Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is probably most likely going to be a thing, thanks to an interview with one of the voice actresses from the series, and that coupled with some other people kind of confirming some rumors, it seems pretty likely, and that's something definitely to look forward to. I'm going to be playing that on my Switch. I just thought it was worth mentioning because I really, really liked Xenoblade Chronicles 2, so I'm curious to see where they could take it. Also, if you're looking for something to look forward to, next Wednesday, August 18th, the Pokemon Company is holding a new Pokemon event. It's going to be a live stream type thing focusing on Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Pokemon Shining Pearl, and that Pokemon Legends Arceus or Arceus. More Pokemon words I'm gonna have to learn how to say, but there's a lot of Pokemon coming in the future. It's the train that just never dies. Train that never dies? That doesn't really make sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
Trains don't die, they're machines. Of those things, which are you looking forward to the most? And really, just in general, let me know what you think about all the stories this week. There's a lot to talk about. I'm sure you probably have hot takes on Call of Duty Vanguard, and most importantly, this Grand Theft Auto Trilogy Remaster possible thing. I'm looking forward to it if the price is right and if they tweak a couple of things. If there's some effort there, I'm on board. But I want to know what you guys think. So let us know what you think of that, any of the other news that we talked about this week. And of course, I've said it before, but let us know what you're playing this week. And we usually do like a pinned comment at the top. Drop what you're playing, what you're doing, because it actually helps us for research in terms of like what videos we make. If you want to see more in-depth thoughts from me about movies or most recently the GTA Trilogy Remaster thing, youtube.com/Jake Baldino. You can also find me there. We'll be down with you in the comments as much as possible, but if you want to yell at me directly, Twitter and Instagram @Jake Baldino as well. But thank you guys for coming here and just getting caught up on the news every single damn week with us. It's fun to shoot the shit, right? Clicking the like button's all you gotta do. It legitimately helps us, so thank you. But I'm Jake Baldino. I'll catch you here on the Friday show doing the news. We never ever take off. I'm also on the Before You Buy videos. I'll see you guys soon. Pizza's on me.